Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Kelsey.
Hey miss, mommy brought you breakfast in bed. She's got apple juice, her leftover donut, and little mini muffins. And I just put it all in the box. We get to go home today. I'm so excited. No!
I don't want to go home.
You don't.
I don't want to go home.
Chelsea's like, I'm a traveler now. This is what I do. Okay, you guys, we are slowly but surely making our way home. So we left about an hour ago. It should be, what, a 9-hour drive?
I have really no clue.
We don't really know.
The whole time change screwed everything up.
Yeah,
So.
there's a time change, so it's an hour later in Florida. So we stayed in Biloxi, Mississippi last night, and we think if we did the math right, it's about a 9-hour drive. But of course, with traffic,
You want to know how bad
bumper
it is?
to bumper bad.
This is Alabama.
We're in Alabama, and it's bumper to bumper. Like, it's not too bad. We've had our good moments where we're flowing pretty good, and then all of a sudden it'll just all come to a stop.
But that's how big this thing is like
Yeah.
we're backed up to Alabama right now.
All the way to in Alabama. So we're going on 10 East in Alabama, headed towards Florida. So we're going to go east all the way across and then down on I-75 to home. And, you know, we're going to see some damages probably on the way home.
No.
And
Think
you
about
don't
the
think
only
so?
thing, we might see some trees that fell over. There's no real
Like
damages.
major.
And what are you going to see from the highway? So you
Right.
might see some trees blown down or stripped bare. Or...
Right. Well, and the biggest issue for us is gas. I mean, the fact that it's bumper to bumper is bad, but at least we're kind of moving that the right direction. But everybody, okay, so I went on Facebook this morning, and every single one of my friends that had evacuated is on their way home today. So it's like, this is the day that everybody's, because the storm's gone. So everybody is heading home, and all these gas stations are either out of gas or don't have power. So what we're going to try to do is get to Pensacola, right?
We're slightly fortunate because most people are coming down from like Georgia, and it went up that way, so the whole 75 through Georgia and Florida is just gonna be a mess. But we're coming across,
Right.
so we don't have quite the level of traffic, even though this is lots of traffic. But the gas stations all up here should be all functional, and
So we're gonna try to like keep our tank full with the hopes that if it does come to the point to where we can't find gas, hopefully we can make our way home and not like have to sit in a 2-hour line or more for gas, or hopefully be able to even find it. My sister, on her way up to Alabama the other day before the storm, had to wait for 2 hours to get gas. We had seen people parked at a closed gas station that didn't open till 6 a.m. and it was like 2 in the morning. So they were having to wait for 4 hours for gas because the gas station wasn't even open. So it's just kind of one of those issues. You know, everybody was trying to get out and buying up all the gas. Now everybody's trying to get back in, and either the stations are closed or they don't have any. So cross our fingers that traffic moves a little smoother and that we can find gas when we need it. Slowly rolling through Mobile. They got some really pretty buildings to look at. I like the pointy ones.
yeah, this is the tunnel.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go through the tunnel again. So this is what we couldn't see because we were driving the other direction the other day. Slow motion through the tunnel. The other day we went through pretty quick. Not today. Someone in the comments did say that we are underwater because I had mentioned something.
Well, yeah, we're going under the river there.
Yeah, I had mentioned something about, oh, I wonder if we're underwater, and somebody in the comments was like, yeah. I've been reading the comments, but I haven't been able to respond to them because like I don't have my laptop up and running, and it would be too hard on my phone. So, but yeah, slow motion this time of the tunnel. And weird, this time you definitely feel like the going down part. I didn't notice that
yeah,
before.
I had my foot on the brake nonstop here.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was, I don't think on the other side we went straight down like this. We are going like really straight down. We hear you, Ed.
Well, we have finally arrived
Give it a minute.
to Florida. Yeah.
It might take us a few minutes just to get across the line.
Florida state line. So we're back in Florida, and we've not made it very far, and we have a long ways to go still.
It's like a roller coaster. We're actually moving, so we're so excited. We've been stuck going 5 miles, 10 miles an hour. Hours.
8.5 hours.
Yeah, I'll vlog more about that when it's not so loud.
Yeah.
Woo! Arms up like you're on a coaster. Oh, Edward. Oh. All right, guys. So we left this morning, and this is normally like an 8 or 9 hour trip home. We've been on the road for 9 and a half hours, and we're just almost to Tallahassee now, which it would normally is not very far.
Yeah, we should be home by now.
We should be home.
We've got 5 hours of just normal driving time. It's not going to be normal driving time.
Right, because mainly because of the bumper to bumper traffic, like stop go. It's mostly been stop. We recently got like a nice section where we were able to, you know, like have smooth sailing. It was so nice. We were all like, yay, and excited. And then now we're back to bumper to bumper again. But at least we are still kind of rolling, as you can tell. So anyway, it's just been non-stop bumper to bumper traffic. It's been awful. But the kids have been really good. The dog's been good. Like everything's, I got a little bit of sleep, and I never sleep in the car. I was just that tired. Michael said I was snoring. It's like, I believe it, because I was that tired, and I think I woke myself up snoring a couple of times. But what we're gonna do is, once we get through Tallahassee, which will be soon, we are going to take a back road through Ocala, because around Ocala.
We are not.
We're going around
Okay.
Ocala.
If you guys don't know, if you're from Florida, you know the Ocala area. It's where the highway divides to go to South Florida and then to Orlando. And that's like the worst place in the state of Florida. On a good day, on a
On a good day, right.
evacuation day.
Right.
So the highway from there, forget it. Just we're gonna go like back roads and avoid that.
And some people, I was just reading the comments on yesterday's video, or today's video. Some people had said, "Oh, like don't go home yet. Oh, you know, whatever." Well, we have a full tank of gas, so we know how well our car does pretty well on gas. Surprisingly, for an SUV, it does pretty well. And someone's like, "Oh, you should have extra gas," which we do. We have one of those jugs, like this guy has on the roof of his car, one of those red jugs full of gas. So, like, worst case scenario, if we can't find gas, we do have that, and that'll get us pretty far. We've seen a lot of that. People with like those jugs strapped to the roof of their car, and I said to Michael, "Oh, we should have done that. We don't have a roof rack." I was like, "Oh my gosh, we don't." Like, I totally didn't even realize that. So anyway,
we're still in northern Florida. Wasn't as much of a gas shortage up here as there's going to be
closer to home.
Florida, yeah.
Right, but we should be fine, and we'll figure it out. And if anything else, it's getting to be nighttime, and hopefully maybe that might help with traffic. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Oh, you're getting better. Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Well, she got that.
Good. Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Wristwatch.
Okay, update 11 o'clock at night.
Projected to get in at 2:39.
Yeah.
However, we're in bumper to bumper again.
Yeah, so we took a side, somebody's got some loud music on, side detour, so we're not on the main highway because that's just chaos. And I guess we're seeing, now it looks like there was a tree falling there.
I've seen quite a few down trees. Michael was sleeping and
Yeah, like I'm like completely groggy right now because I just like woke up.
I've seen, it's not so bad right here, of course, but
I mean, they kind of cleaned up, I think, through here already. Excuse me.
Well, I was thinking
But you
maybe
can see like odd brush stuff that's just kind of like, yeah, that tree snapped right there, and it's like sideways.
Huh. Yeah, there's a big one right there that's like leaning. Looks like it might cut down.
Yeah, we're actually just now after like, what time are we? 12 hours.
12 hours of driving.
Getting to like the bad part of where the hurricane actually did some damage.
Yeah, you can see like just some broken branches and things.
Yeah. Okay, so it is currently 3 a.m. Excuse me. We've got an hour still to go, but an hour of okay driving. We can get on the highway, we can go, we can get home. It has been crazy. We're on our last bathroom break. That's been part of why this has almost taken so long too, is stopping for bathroom breaks like every hour or less than that. So yeah, we're finally almost home. Like the worst is over. Now it's kind of just smooth sailing. We should be home in an hour. I was really hoping like on the way home to like, because I thought we'd be home like by 7. I was so wrong. But to maybe like show some of the damage. You could see little things here and there, like some trees like kind of got wiped and just debris here and there, but it's too dark out to really show any of it. So I guess maybe we'll show some tomorrow, because I'll probably go out and about. I gotta go get some food for us, so maybe I'll do that then. So here come the girls, finally. Done with the potty break.
Where are we? We're home! We're home! Michael's like, no. Eddie is standing by the back door, but he can't go out that way because of the shutters still being up. He's been out to pee. Alex to... Oh. He can't go out that way.
I know.
What do you... Oh, are you being mean? Oh, Daddy.
The shutters are still on.
Oh, Daddy, that was mean. He's like, I'm just going to stand here. So yes, guys, a drive that normally takes 8 to 9 hours took 17 and a half. And it was just because everybody that evacuated Florida was flooding back in to Florida. Everybody was trying to get home. So that's why, don't vlog you eating. So that's why it took so long. So it's currently 4:30 in the morning and we haven't slept yet. So aside from like little naps in the car. And the house is a disaster. You didn't take a nap. Chelsea hardly slept. The girls barely slept. And Chelsea's like, I just want to go home and snuggle in bed.
I tried like a million times to fall asleep. I cannot sleep in a car. I did not fall asleep.
I know.
I haven't slept, and I'm slowly going insane.
So Alex takes after me and she can't sleep in the car. So anyway, we are home. We didn't get to look around outside really because it's dark. So we'll find out tomorrow. Yeah, I know. We'll find out tomorrow what it looks like outside. Like, we have no idea what it looks like outside. I haven't even got to walk through the house and check everything to make sure it's okay. But as you can tell, we have power.
Yeah, the hurricane happened on the inside of the house.
Yeah, it's a disaster in here. Like, here's all of our stuff. Oh my gosh, Mommy and Daddy have lots of work to do. So
Mommy has lots of work to do.
Mommy gets to clean up all this mess, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even care. I'm just glad to be home. I'm glad we have a home. I'm glad we have electricity. That was the reason we came home, is because we knew we had power and we wouldn't come home right away if we didn't have power. So, and we have water and all of that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. But yay, we're home and we're so happy. And now we're gonna go sleep.